Now I can
Fantastic.
see you all. Yeah, now I can see you all. Yeah.
All right. Good deal.
Thank you. Thank you for doing this experiment. I opened a wine in honor of this event that is so unique, and I think it's gonna be fun as fuck. What are you cooking, Gordo?
I don't have a drink yet in my hand. I'm late. I'm late to
Oh
the
no,
party.
you're late, man. You need to get a drink. I have my Star Cold beer.
What?
Not available in Denver, but I got it. I have my connections.
Where you have your connections? You have all the weird beers. How many? Can we see your collection of beer cans?
Yes, you can.
The weird ones? Yeah, let's see it.
Oh, you want to go there like right away? You want to see my beers, my collection of beers?
Right.
Weird beers there.
Nice.
Because all of them are random and unique. They are. You don't collect the standard.
Oh, yeah, no, everything that is there is shit that I have drank already. This is what happens when COVID-19 hits and you're bored and you get a lot of beer. So all that has been consumed already. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Cheers. Cheers. I got my beverage.
Cheers.
Salud.
Everybody. Salud.
Say salute to my zombie friend right here.
Oh shit. He doesn't look good, dude. I think he has the COVID.
Yeah.
So what's everybody cooking tonight? What's going on? What are we doing here anyway?
I'm gonna do my chicken in the oven with potatoes baked. Well, that's a problem with the English that we're gonna start right now. I talk with every single friend I have, and I still don't understand why broil, bake, cook. You just fucking put it in the oven, right? So how do you make a cake? You put it in the oven. How do you make a chicken? I fucking put it in the oven. So yeah, I don't understand the difference in those words. I will continue to say I'm gonna make a chicken in the oven.
You never know if you're gonna roll it. Oh, something's gonna happen.
I don't know. So this is a new house, right? And look at this dream. I have 5 burners, dude. And
Gas.
let me
That's
see, I
awesome.
can apply tablet, but it has 2 ovens. One is really tiny on top, which I don't really comprehend. Why do you do that? But whatever, maybe to make pizza. And the other one is kind of normal size, it's at the bottom, and has bake, convex roast, convex bake, and keep warm. So I tried all this shit, except the keep warm, right? I tried all this shit, and I discovered the bake is useless. It never cooks anything. Your food will be raw after 3 hours. So you have to click convex. And I tried both, bake and roast. And I think roast, it cooks it from the top instead of the bottom. Like if you had a gas grill, suddenly something. I didn't like it. So I heat combat bake. And before I even start, because it's this chicken, I try to get small chicken so it cooks faster and they are more, baby that animal sleeps better than all decrepit animals. So I click the combat bake. And this oven is a little bit sheer in that aspect than my other one. So now I'm going to put it at 375, but in the other one, I use it at 350. And this is a gas oven too, because I fucking hate cooking with electricity. That sucks. What are you cooking, Luis? Because I'm very excited to hear.
Oh, yeah. Of course I'm cooking something. I'm gonna go with this, like right here.
Excellent. Let's see what it says.
It's mac and cheese. I'm gonna do like a Puerto Rican pasta.
Very good.
Puerto Rican pasta. I have some cheese.
Cheese.
I have some
Spicy, hot
spicy
shit.
stuff. So yeah, I mean,
Beautiful. It looks great. It looks great already.
It looks delicious.
No, it is awesome. I mean, it's not very complicated. I'm gonna try to do a one-hand show or have to do this. You just open up this, just like this. You can just like go like this, and it goes like right out of it. And then you have this right here. Yeah, and then you pop this on the microwave.
Do you take the plastic out or you eat the plastic?
No, just make a couple of holes in it, and it's fine. Put it on the microwave.
Just like an inch, right? An inch slit in there. Sometimes you can pierce it with your fork. You know, you can just put a fork in there.
I did a little bit of camera. It was too graphic to be on camera, forking that shit. But it has been forked, and it has been put on the microwave. So
very well.
Me, it has been done. It's on the way. Puerto Rican pasta. I'll show you the aftermath of the Puerto Rican pasta in a bit.
Follow Luis for more recipes.
Got some catching up to do then, like, because that's, you know, that's very fast prep. That's very fast preparation.
He was ready. It's unbelievable. I have, you know, some friends came over and I have some fresh shit we're gonna use. We have, this is lemon something that we're gonna put it in there.
Lemon something?
Lemon something. I love lemon something.
I can't remember what it was, but if you go to the market or in your garden, it will be the weed like that looks like that, and it tastes spicy, lemony, almost like lemongrass. Like, yeah, this is delicious.
Always get your lemon something.
Your lemon something that I don't even know where it came from. If anybody's watching this, tell us what's the name of this. And then a spicy, peppery, lemony, flavory weed. We have.
I think it is better to us, you know, it's not bad, so, I mean, other than us.
This is fresh sage, so we're gonna use it too. Then we're gonna use a shitload of oregano. This one I don't have real, and a shitload of rosemary. We're gonna use garlic salt. That I was always against it because I was like, why don't you just chop garlic and put salt on it? But it makes life a little bit easier. But if you have the time and the patience that this punk rocker doesn't have at my age anymore, chop the fucking garlic and it's gonna be way better. And then we're gonna put, what else can we put? Of course, some salt and pepper. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I have some Spanish pepper thing that is pretty good, but it's strong maybe. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good with that. And it needs more. It needs the chicken, you need the potatoes, you need some olive oil.
So how long is this gonna take?
Oh, this in 10 minutes you prepare it, and then you put it in the oven and forget for like an hour and a half, and then you come back.
Yeah, no, it sounds like a very complicated recipe.
Oh no! You see, this one is so easy. It's like super good. It tastes phenomenal. You just need to chop shit up. That's it. You know, you can smoke your weed and do it, drink your wine and do it, whatever it's whatever. Here is Mr. Chicken.
If I have to wait for an hour for food, I'll be drunk as fuck.
Well, that's the idea. Oh, by the way, I just got an Argentinian barbecue that Josh got me from Amazon, and it's really like, you know, the barbecue. So we're gonna have to test that out one of these weekends. And
my food is gonna be done like in 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go with you after that.
5 minutes in the microwave?
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's kind of a lot of time. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of
Well, it's,
fun.
but you're
You
coming
do
from
that,
frozen. You're
and
coming
then
from
you
frozen, though. You know, like you're coming from frozen.
is
It's
it
perfect amount of time.
frozen
Yeah.
or cooked them?
If you don't know how long to cook it,
It's like
just go for 5 all the time.
If it's a solid hunk of ice, always go for 5.
Yeah, always go for 5. It's gonna be like in between done and burn, right there.
Very important when you need a whole. So you grab your chicken, you clean it up and all that shit. You mix all that I show you together very tiny. You do like this all over inside the skin of the chicken. Put it in the oven, forget about it for an hour. That's it. So while I do all this, what you gonna cook, Gordon?
Great.
I heard that you like cooking and that you're actually a really cook. Cook.
Who, me?
You're not cooked. You haven't been cooked. Yes. That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
I
well,
heard.
I'm such a top chef that I'm making egg salad tonight.
Oh.
Nice.
Well,
It's actually-
it's very, very hard.
I've never made
I
egg
don't know how
salad
to make the
before.
egg salad.
Never done it. I always make tuna
So-
salad. Like, that's it.
I do tuna.
First time.
So let's see. How do we make that? Let's see what you got in there.
Well, dude, I got like 6 eggs here. I've got the
Well,
mayo, you know. I've got mustard here. I've got my red onion, a little bit of that, and I've got my fresh dill right here, you know.
Oh, fantastic.
And that's it, man. That's it. That's all she wrote.
Chop it, mix it, eat it.
Yeah, I didn't want anything too complex for this thing, you know. Like you get to chatting with somebody and you all of a sudden you're just like, oh, what the fuck did I do here?
Yeah.
All of a sudden I made scrambled eggs on my floor. I don't want that.
Right.
So Roqui.
So that's a very interesting thing. How do you peel your boiled eggs? Do you have a technique? I have a technique, but it doesn't work always. But when they end up like, oh, what's that technique?
Put them in a bowl.
With water?
Yeah, and just peel it in a bowl with water. That's it.
And do they look like all nice and neat and like without missing parts, like it's been in water?
You can inspect my work here. I don't know.
Oh.
Wow, that's fantastic!
Hey,
I envy your eggs. Are you feeling it, Luis? Como le envidio los huevos.
Chequeale los huevos al gordo.
Pickle egg, Gordo.
They have
Pickle egg.
Pickled egg.
Motherfuckers messing with your huevos.
Stop touching your huevos.
Yeah, I touch my huevos all the time. Can't stop.
There's something about that squishy texture they have, Once that you peel them, right? They have that stiff,
It's perfect.
squishy. Yeah.
Yeah. They're very testicular. Very testicular.
Very testicular, I see.
That's a texture thing. Testiculars.
So Roqui, tell me, how's Josh feeling? He got his second vaccination yesterday.
Yeah, we both did on Thursday, and we felt pretty shitty. He was feeling worse than me, actually.
Oh, you got
the second one, yeah. And
which one you got? Moderna or Pfizer?
The Pfizer. Did you get them?
Yeah, shit. I was fine after both. So.
Yeah, me too. I was fine.
Oh, which one did you get?
I got the Pfizer.
No, man, I don't know. It was weird. It was like if my whole body went into inflammation mode. Like I felt like I tried it like arthritis in my pelvis. Like if my pelvis was out of place and walking, it's like I just put myself. And the best is that I had to go play a 4-hour show. It was 4 hours, but quote unquote 4 hours because it was a stupid hockey game. Sorry, no, yeah, we love the Avalanche. We love sports. We love sports fans that yell really loud on top of your music and don't give a flying fuck if you're playing music in the bar.
Oh,
So
fuck yeah, they're fucking drunk. They don't give a shit.
Exactly. They don't.
Yeah.
But we played in between the game. And then, of course, the Avalanche lost. So everybody was sad and they went home, except the two drunks that always go to that bar, I guess, that were very, very nice and super supportive, and they were yelling and jumping, and that made the whole fucking night better. You know, when you only need two very enthusiastic, grateful people to make that show like, oh yeah, this is okay, yeah, now it feels a little bit better.
Two people start jumping around, and then you're like, oh shit. That's why I'm here.
and suddenly everybody has no inhibitions, you know. But at the beginning, even if they are drunk, some people are like, oh, I'm just gonna move. I love this song and I know the lyrics, but now I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Yay!
The fact they're drunk doesn't mean that they don't know their shit. They're just more loose into it. So they're like,
exactly.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
They know what they're kind of ish. Most of them.
Right. They let themselves go and
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Remember, I was remembering, Luis, that night that we got so wasted in that town. And I don't know, we ended up in a Latin place dancing and doing karaoke, and we were doing like Mana or some shit like that we didn't even know the lyrics.
Fuck, I don't even remember that night.
It was really fun night, but it was long time ago, man.
Yeah.
What was it? I want to say like at least 6-7 years ago.
I don't know. But the other day, Facebook reminded me that I've known you for 10 years now, apparently.
Oh, so, really? Wow.
Yeah, kind of ish, I think.
When as soon as I moved to Denver, I think it was, I don't know, a month later that we played that show that you were over there and it was like immediate friendship. And that was like right after I moved here.
I met Roqui at there was a Caldonia's where it was a Lola Black show, and you were playing with your other band at that time, and I was smoking at that time, so I went to you to ask you for a ride. That's how I met you.
And I didn't say, oh, good that you didn't ask me for a smoke.
I have like a weird hair with horns, and you have a mohawk. So it's like, oh shit, weirdest fucking people here. We need to talk. So
right. And then it was like 3 years later that we did the Roqui and the Bullshit. Something like that.
I think we talked that night, and then we exchanged phones and stuff. Then we talk about like jamming together, and then we started like jamming, and then we did like Roqui and the Bull like for whatever time that lasted, and
So what kind of music were you guys doing in Roqui and the Bull? What were the genres you were messing with in that project?
It was a lot like the songs we did now, no? What do you think, Luis?
It was kind of different from what I have done before, because I played in bands before in Puerto Rico, but I used to do like I used to play like more punk and hardcore stuff. It was kind of the stuff that I was doing.
Right, it was not.
Yeah,
it had no punk in it.
But me growing in Carolina, I always used to write like hip hopish, like kind of stuff that I always used to rhyme with my lyrics. So when I came and I met up with Roqui, and we did Roqui and the Bull, that was kind of like funky, hip hopish, weird dance rock. I don't know how to. It was different, and everybody knew it was different. Everybody like heard it was like, that's kind of cool. I don't know what the fuck you guys are playing. I don't know what you're saying because I was singing in Spanish. But they were like, but that sounds
fast. Because I was showing Josh some of those recordings because I found a CD
Yeah.
from a rehearsal or something, and you know you were speaking fast in the songs, like
Yeah, I
I
can
couldn't
talk like
even
real
understand.
fast in Spanish, and I can rap real fast in Spanish. Yes.
Remember that
Obviously,
show?
yeah.
We did a show with Endas at Bushwalkers, and they
Yeah.
were, and you know, we love those guys, but for those that don't know, Endas, they are heavy metal, like heavy
Mhm.
metal, kind of like Iron Maiden-ish, you know, they
Oh, they're
remind me
fucking
with
hardcore as shit. Yeah, yeah.
like fast runs and aggressive and in your face. So we are like, oh, this is a new project, and you know, there's some rapping and there's some singing and there's a bass, a drum, and a rapper, and that's what you get. And they were dancing to our because it's
Fuck yeah, no, I
it was
remember.
kind of like EDM, a little EDM underground, and they were all dancing. And I'm like, you know, if you can make heavy metal people dance,
Nah,
then
those guys still to this day, I have a bunch of them on Facebook as friends, man. Like those guys were cool as shit, and they were playing like hardcore shit. Yeah, it was not
yes,
shit. It was funny, and it was cool that it was like I used to play like punk shit, and then I go to a place and I'm playing like you say, like kind of more like dancehall, EDM stuff, rapping, and I was this hardcore motherfuckers, and they're like dancing to it shit. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing something cool.
right. So I actually
Right
saw
on.
Dino and Big G no long ago. I have to go to Dino's house,
Yeah.
bring him some wines that I have. That I'm like, I'm gonna bring you that, and then I didn't. But
No,
yeah, we
those
had
guys are
some,
cool peeps, man.
and we had some good after parties with those guys too. Like just play drums until like fucking 6 in the morning when the neighbor walk in and he's like, hey, you know what?
Didn't that party ended up at your house at that place, and we ended up like playing drums and shit until like yeah.
Yeah, I remember
That
that the neighbor
that
walks
party
in and
went
he's
on.
like, "Well, I'm like, hey, what's up? You want a beer? You want a drum?"
They were like playing drums until like 4 a.m. after that party, like in your house. So
Yeah, that was a
with the
cool
guys from
night.
that band, yes.
Yeah, that was fun. See, let me show you. It looks like that. It's a liquid with
Oh,
the
yeah.
lemon juice and all the spices. So it's kind of like what they call it in English, marinade.
I think mine is
Then
ready.
I have
Hold
to
on.
eat it. Let's see, what else do you do? So because you had the cheese, right?
Yep, mine
Oh,
is
that
ready.
looks delicious. I
Check it
already
out.
Oh,
feeling
that's
an
perfect.
airplane and everything.
That came out perfect.
Chicken or pasta? Chicken or pasta?
Total bullshit because that was not was in the box, man.
I'm gonna tell you a secret to airplane food. You gotta say kosher or low fat, and then suddenly you get something that looks a little bit better. That is not
Yeah,
chicken
yeah.
or pasta. Chicken or pasta. I
Yeah,
have
no, what I ended up
nightmares with
having here
that.
is pasta that my sister brought to me earlier.
That's probably really good, actually, right?
It is actually, but yeah, that's better. My sister made this, so
Yeah, it's not from a box. See, everything is better eating the food if you just make it with a little bit of love.
just so you all know, I actually have a bachelor degree in hotel and management administration. So I actually took chef classes. So I actually know how to cook, but I don't
Oh,
do
right on.
it.
Seriously, why? It's so much fun.
Because
Is
I'm
it too much-
lazy and I live in
It's
an
fun.
apartment by myself, so I
Is
don't
it
have
too
to
much
cook.
trouble? Too much trouble
Right,
to,
yeah.
to cook? Yeah.
If I invite people over, then I might
Well,
cook. But
Yeah, yeah. That makes a lot
yeah,
of
'cause
sense.
remember what did you do last pool party? You were doing something in barbecue. What was it? Oh, hot dog.
oh well, yeah. By the way, the
Yeah.
pool is open here. I will invite you guys. Gordo, you're gonna be invited to pool party at
Right
my
on.
house.
Sweet.
Yes. And it's no restrictions or anything.
I don't give a shit right now. Yeah, no, yeah, it's not restriction. Right now, it's everything is open. Plus, I don't give a shit. So
Awesome. I can't wait to be swimming.
Yeah. Anybody
That's
else that is
super
gonna be
cool.
seeing this after, if you want to come to my pool, you have to hit me up. This is
Right.
not an open invite to everyone. Hit me up, and I'll let you know if you can come to my.
Have you seen those news? What is it? Huntington Beach in California. And there was the birthday party for whatever the fuck his name was, Jeff, John, Bill, Zach, Charlie, whatever. And there was like 2,000 people almost that show up, between 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000 people show up
Really?
from TikTok and to this party at the beach for this random dude. And then the police show up and, these frat boys broke everything and destroy property and break the cars and attack the police officers for no fucking
Yeah,
reason.
we don't want my party to go like that. We're gonna keep it like on the DL as much as we can until I get drunk, and then I do all that shit that Roqui just mentioned.
But in another property, right? Somewhere else, not in your own building.
See, it took me just
Charlie.
that long just to get those eggs chopped up, man. It took
Wow.
forever.
But
It took me
Los
forever.
huevos, tenías que picarte los huevos.
mira, pero que picaditos, like perfect little teeny sizes, those huevos.
I don't know, just chop the shit up. I don't know.
While he's picando los huevos, can we talk
Oh,
about
wow.
music? Dime algo del álbum.
Bueno, veamos. So, we had, we sell how many, Gordo? We sell a decent amount for being nobodies. That's great. We had like 400 plays the last time I checked, but it's not like I'm, checking every day, really. And I don't even know how to use any of this shit, to tell you the truth. So that's the biggest pain in the ass. It's like, can I just pay somebody to do all that shit?
Nah, dude, but I wanted to know how he's doing, because that's cool. I'm happy that people like your stuff, because you're a great musician, and I love that people actually get to hear what you're doing. So
Thank you. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so happy that we actually got to kick started. I knew you were the first person I told. Like, the idea came out with when we were talking about that with Angela, but not to do a record or to do different songs. It was like, oh, maybe I put some shit on YouTube, whatever. And then I had all this stuff in my hard drive that were screaming, Luis.
Tengo una capa que parece de circo y en ella voy a dar un show. Tengo los actores y la escenografía preparados para la función. Tan pronto se
we already have I already had that song from a previous band. Like, when you sent me that music, I was like, oh shit, I have some shit that can go into that. I can modify it, I can change it a little bit, and it will go straight up into that. So I had that one. The other one, like 2020 Sucks, that was straight up, like, I wrote that just for new.
From the scratch.
Yeah, from scratch. Yeah. The other one, I had kind of the lyrics already, but yeah, it just fit in there. So it's cool, and I like to put stuff into your music. So
And we're gonna do it again.
You'll have
You
to
know,
tell
but,
me, since I'm a dumb gringo, you're gonna have to tell me what the lyrics are all about. You have to tell you.
well, the thing is that's why I remember the actual name, because the song used to be called Circo Religioso when I played in a punk band back in Puerto Rico, and then I was talking to Roqui, and we switched the name around to make it sound a little bit different. So it was like Circus Christi, coming back from the Circo Religioso, which was the original song, and making it kind of make sense into the whole new thing. But everything I write, it just comes out from whatever normal living shit that you feel like. It has a religious vibe to it. The whole Circus Christi is all about this regular, average asshole that is selling you religious shit through his church, and trying to make you believe all he's going through TV, and he's making you buy this, believe this. I don't know, just your regular. What do you call? We have several of this before.
Like
de los pastores,
Yeah.
evangelistas. Huh?
So it's a whole
Pare
story
de
about
sufrir.
how I have a big circus, have a big house, how I got out of jail because of religious. All my story of how all this bullshit because of whatever you guys are paying to make me be out here and get my car. And I'm getting all this shit because of you guys paying for this. So that's circus, Christy.
Right on.
Como en cuarentena, solito flow a capela. Ready para la clase, cabrón, sin pisar la escuela. Tú estás en la casa y yo soy el que estaba afuera. Lírica de sniper tirando de la azotea. ¿Quién vas a matar? ¿Quién vas a joder?
And then 2020 sucks, it's
2020.
just bullshit about 2020.
Yeah, that
About the
was
noise guy that used to rule the universe. And about COVID. And about Black Lives Matters and about cops being dicks. All that shit is 2020 sucks. So
yeah. I definitely got the picture on 2020 sucks because it totally did.
yeah. I'm sorry, but I actually had fun in 2020. My bad.
You're bad.
Times can be bad, man, but I think you only live once, as far as I know. Maybe you live twice. I don't know. But as far as I know, you only live once. So you need to take whatever shit comes to you. Try to make the best out of it, man. Just fuck with it. I like to ride bicycles. That's my shit. And socks balls 2020. What up, guys?
That's the first time I've seen my.
All of them.
She can't really
That's my
hear you.
drummer.
All of them. I can't hear anything.
He says,
I know,
that's my
I know.
drummer. What's up, Josh?
Hi. Yes.
Are
Yes.
you
How you
serious?
doing?
I love you. I'll be
Okay.
back.
Bye.
Bye.
We love that.
You
Whatever, just make
lovebird.
shit happen. If something sucks,
2020.
make it be better.
Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, we don't really have another option, right? You
Dude,
have
like-
to either move. You
Like I was
walk-
saying, we do the bicycle thing, and 2020 sucks in that aspect. But then we got this bullshit that now we could actually go to bars and then get drinks, and we can actually go drink with them outside. This is a Puerto Rican thing. This is a New Orleans thing. Didn't
Yeah.
happen in Denver before until 2020. Now after
Yeah.
2020, you can drink fucking outside.
I got beer delivered to my front door for the first time ever in
Exactly.
2020.
So
Right.
I thought it was like,
It was like a revelation. I was like, yeah, I'll take advantage of that shit.
I used to do that in Puerto Rico. You can do that shit in New Orleans. But now 2020, you can do it in Denver.
Yay.
Yeah.
I remember
Well,
I went to one of the rides and we went to the train station. What is it called?
We went to Raíces and
And I bought a bottle of wine because they didn't do wine by the glass. So I bought a bottle, but I took it home. Everybody's like, you're going to drink a bottle of wine? I'm like, no, fuck no, I'm just going to
now I'm gonna get a Blunt Man beer.
Blonde.
Kevin Smith beer with New Belgium collaboration.
Oh, yeah. Is that a good beer?
Yeah, actually the Blunt Man is it's kind of hoppy. It's pretty good.
Right on.
Better than
Charlie.
Stone Cold beer.
Sweet.
What is your favorite beer lately? Of all the
Uh,
beer ones you've
the
been
one-
trying?
The one that gets me the drunker, that will be the best beer. But I actually like anything that is kind of hoppy. I like IPA-ish, sour beers. One of my favorite breweries is the one next to my house, Cerebral. They have very good hoppy weird shit. So
Oh, yeah. I like that brewery. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
I've been playing this brewery called Grist, Grist. And they have like wings and sandwiches and shit. And they do the only I eat. Because I don't really like wings. I think it's pure fried fat.
Yeah, I
My-
don't like them either. I'm not
Like
a fan.
my arteries just, my blood starts stopping the flow just as I eat wings. But these wings are actually really good. It's cool because you can bring your dogs inside in Highlands Ranch.
Oh, okay.
And they have 3 different locations. I mean, they have a bunch of their own beers, and you kind of play here in all the big metal things next to it.
Huevos.
How are your huevos?
I think it's done. I think it's done.
Wow.
Look, I've been stirring it with my teaspoon.
You've been doing a lot of playing around. You've been a lot of playing around with your huevos.
I know. I played around with my huevos almost the entire time here. Like you know what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I don't know.
I think
Charlie is inside.
That's not bad. Wow.
So now what? You make sandwiches with it or what?
Put it in a sandwich, or feed it to the cat, whatever.
Right. Nah, I was just fucking around. I'm just gonna throw it away now.
Yeah, I mean, basically, that's it. That's it for this.
I wanted to stir huevos for 40 minutes, and I'm gonna throw them away.
Yeah. So Luis came in first. I came in second, and you're running behind. Like, how much longer on your?
Oh yeah.
I just put Charlie inside the oven. So
we need to do like a Zoom meeting, like a 4-hour Zoom meeting for Roqui to cook her shit. So.
Well, I mean, that's how you do it. There's nothing else to do. You just sit and wait, or go to do your.
This is not the Thanksgiving edition of a Zoom meeting, so.
Well, I usually. Anything I make, it always takes like an hour, but I like the 15-minute prep. Leave it like I have the Instapot. You put all the shit in the machine, click it for 45 minutes, and go do your thing. When you come back, you have food ready.
That's called a restaurant.
I'll have the burger.
I'm gonna have the bacon cheeseburger. Matt Damon.
How you like them apples? I know a guy that for a while there. I think it was around like mid 2000s. He was going around and just like tagging every single porta potty he could find with Matt Damon.
Oh really?
Matt Damon. Every single one he could find. It was hilarious. Whenever I'd happen to go into a porta potty and it said Matt Damon, I'd be like, I know that motherfucker right there. I know.
So what else you been up to musically in the life of Gordophonics and in the life of Fango? Because your name really, like, once you put a microphone in your mouth, you're Fango, right?
Yes, I usually try not to put the microphone in my mouth. I try to keep it like here. If I put it in my mouth, it will be kind of difficult to sing. But
bad proximity effect in the house.
But yeah. Usually when I sing, I go by different alter egos. I'm Luis Angel by default, I guess, and then I'm Fango when I'm singing, and then I'm the evil bitch when I'm riding bicycles. So yeah, I mean, I keep writing all the time. I keep doing stuff. I mean, I want to do more stuff. I want to keep doing more music with whoever wants to do more stuff, and I can put lyrics into it. Yeah, I just like I have like different art outlets. I also draw. I also do a lot of other shit. So whatever gives me the time to pour my shit out, I'm into that. Yeah.
Right on.
Right. Oh, how about you, Gordo? You been doing some crazy bands?
I'm trying to get my band off the ground. Are you kidding me? I don't have a band right now. I don't have a band. Like,
same here. I don't have a band.
I have to get my band restarted. Like, I have to get these guys back in the rehearsal space and do some of these new songs I've been working on.
For that you need to get an appointment, and it might be.
No, dude, your man over there. Your man. He dictates the entire schedule. So like, So I have no choice. I have no control over that. So what I've done in the
I don't
meantime,
think he does either. That's the problem.
I know. Well, he's in high demand. He's in high demand, and that's really good. That's really good.
That is good.
I mean, like, I love it that he's the only person I know that's banked on the pandemic. Like, I love that. I love that. He deserves it. You know, like,
yes, he does.
He's been doing what he's been doing for so long, and just, you know, to see him finally have it pay off, and you know, I mean, he's a busy dude.
As soon as the pandemic hit, it's like Chiba Hut was like, let's get this motherfucker.
Yeah, they're like, we're just gonna get him. We're just gonna get him.
And then it's like you're gonna get like 75 Chiba Huts that you need to put shit on.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but in the meantime, while I'm waiting on that on the back burner over here, you know, I got a second.
You got your huevos. In the meantime, you can always drop your huevos while you wait for that email, you know.
Yeah, I've got my huevos. I've got you guys, you know, in there in the mix. And then I'm also working on this second electronic music project that I'm putting out at the end of the month. It's basically just a bunch of stuff that I've done, you know, either prior to the pandemic or during it. Like, some of it's way prior. I've been going through the archives, and holy God, if you ever go through, I mean, like you were talking about it earlier, going through old stuff. Like, I go through old stuff, and it's like, it's kind of fun because, like, you know, half the time you're cringing, and you're just like, oh, it's terrible. And then the other part of it, you're like, oh, I'm gonna use that. Like, that's all right. I'll use that. You know, like, cool. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of that. And unfortunately, that involves a lot of looking at old VHS tapes of me performing. Ooh.
Oh,
it's really
rough.
Oh my God. I just recently got this thing that'll help me convert all my VHS stuff to digital. And I learned after I got it. Yeah.
Can I borrow it?
Bring it on. Bring it on over. Anybody. I'm open for business.
No, that's for everybody that throughout the last 20 years that I moved here with my VHSs since I have 10 years old. Why? No,
I still have like VHS recordings from my old bands, and I still have like cassette recordings and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna play them because I do not have a VHS or a tape player that I can put them. But
yeah, man. Hey, if you ever want to digitize any of it, just look me up. Let me know.
Yes, you know, I do. I'm pretty sure that I have things in Argentina in 1985. I had both shows, the Amnesty show, and I had his solo show, and I think it was the same year, or maybe 85 and 86, I can't remember. And I was over there recording from the TV. Because back in the day, children, without internet, we had color TVs with big buttons, and then radios with the big wheels. And radio and the TV will play the show of these fantastic artists, and you watch it on TV, and you were able to record it, and then you recorded for your friends, and your friends recorded your friends, and that's how I acquire most, probably 85% of my cassettes are like gone through people until they reach you, and suddenly you have a unique thing that nobody else has. Not even on YouTube you will find it, because you know, Juancito, who knows when, he recorded on the radio people box. That's all the things we needed to do. If you didn't have tickets, it was most likely to be the case, right? And seeing it live, and it was that show, and I was like, "Who's this guy? Oh, I am in love," and I'm like, 8 years old or something, you know. Yeah.
Right on.
Anyway, so that one I still have it. Yeah, I would love to watch it again.
Yeah, that's what's funny about this stuff is because you look back at it and you're thinking at the beginning of like going through all this stuff, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna digitize all this, and like now I'm just like, I'm gonna digitize like maybe 5 minutes of this shit. Like, I don't think anybody else needs to see this shit. Like just maybe 5-10 minutes. That's good.
Exactly. Yeah.
My sister still has a VHS with a collection of shit that all the siblings did, maybe in that. So there's one when I was little, I think it was 10, maybe it was 12, and I sang in a TV show for children, and the prize was a guitar. And I lost because the other girl knew the conductor and I knew the producer. So it didn't really matter if you were able to pull it off because she sucked and I was good. But when I was 10, 12, I was a good singer. And then I don't know what happened. Now I'm like Simpsons sisters. Hey, how are you, Homer?
It's like a tool that you got to sharpen.
You know,
go to the shed and sharpen that tool. You know,
right? Oh, yeah, or abandon it for good and just be happy with all the other instruments they are in the world, and then you get somebody else to actually sing or rap.
I never been a great singer. I'm just a good front man, and that's how it works. I mean, I know how to write my shit and stuff, so. I never say that I've been like great singing and stuff, but you know how to work around your shit. So, I mean, like you do. I mean,
I think people that haven't seen you perform, they are missing that. The whole the Fango experience live is so much deeper, you know.
Right.
Seriously, you're a great man. You can just grab people and everybody, if they're depressed or they're like, I'm a serious guy or I'm a tough guy, I don't move. You're gonna be tapping your fucking foot no matter what.
Whenever
if you're not on the fucking pole, dancing pole,
that's what I miss about.
Will be on the dancing pole.
I need to get back to performing at some point. So hopefully at some point we get to do some stuff that I can go back on a stage and do my shit, because I do like to perform, and that's when I can do my stuff. I like to get my megaphone, jump on top of a bar. People tell me don't do this, and then I do it. Go outside of a bar, go outside of whatever limits I'm told not to do. So I need to do that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But, who knows? Maybe somebody out there also is watching and it's like, Denver, well, it used to be a little bit of a smaller music community, but now there's so many people moving in that there's all these people that we don't even know, like UMS. UMS is happening. And
oh, yeah, it's happening again. Yeah.
That used to be my favorite weekend of the year. It was UMS. And I don't have a lot of memories, probably because it was my favorite weekend of the year. And I don't know any events, man. I think I'm old.
I'm older, so.
You don't know UMS fans. You are fucking decrepit. You've been replaced. Particular individual.
I put in our application, so like, if anything, if we do anything this year, if we get accepted, we have to play that. So at least have to get together for a rehearsal.
That would be so much fun.
One rehearsal.
Can I have a ticket? Can you put me on the guest list?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll get you.
I'll go.
I'll
go and support you guys only if I can bring a megaphone and jump on stage and disrupt your act.
That sounds great. It sounds memorable.
That sounds great.
You'd make it a very memorable show.
Yeah. Let me get the last time I brought a megaphone, it was to a show. I think it was a show that I don't know if it was you, Roqui. Somebody was playing, and they told me like bring the megaphone. I think it was your show actually, Roqui. And somebody got pissed in the audience because I was fucking around with the megaphone, and they tried to kick me out. Yeah, and they tried to kick me out of a show that I was invited to go with a megaphone to fuck with the people. And it was like, no, they told me to bring the fucking megaphone and do this. It was a show for when you were in Hot Apostles. I remember that shit. And I brought the megaphone because lead singer from Hot Apostles asked me, yes, she asked me to bring the megaphone. I brought it. She used it. Then she threw it back to me at the crowd. And I kept fucking around. And some girl in the crowd, she was like, you need to stop doing that. I was like, no, all right, but I mean, I brought the megaphone. They told me to do this, and she got pissed and she called security. And security came at me. Actually, I was like, the band was using my megaphone.
Get the fuck up.
Yeah, and the guy was like, oh no, I know you're with the band. That's cool. I'm gonna, but yeah, it was like, what the shit. So yeah.
There was a Jamiroquai show in Buenos Aires, I don't know, 95 or whatever. It's like the third time we see them live, and we always go with my older brother. And this time he had a friend from London in town. She was visiting. So we decided to take her to Jamiroquai show, and it's in a stadium, and there's all kinds of people. You have your dance scene, you have your more rocker scene and some punks, and everybody fucking loves Jamiroquai. In Vélez, I think it was. And so they start playing, and you're like in the floor on the stadium, right? So everybody's like sardines and moving, and this girl had these heels like this. And I'm like, dude, you didn't tell her she's going to a show in Buenos Aires? What the fuck is she doing with high heels? And she's like, and people are falling, and she was telling, oh, you can get hurt in Spanish. You don't be careful, you can get hurt. And everybody's like on the floor, like on top of each other, looking at this weirdo, like, duh, yeah, you can get hurt. That's the whole fucking point. So yeah, that reminds me of that story, because it's like rock shows, you might get smashed against the wall, like it happened to me at a Reno divorce show. That was great. It was like a 400-pound, 18 feet tall, 14 inches. No, gigantic monster banging, and there he came, and I hit in the wall, and it was kind of cheap. It was a big guy, so it was kind of pushy, but that's when I decided maybe all the ladies that are not very heavy should be in the back of certain shows.
Yeah. Everybody that is not
fun,
okay with me having a megaphone, they should be in the back too.
Exactly. No, exactly. It's like, okay, I can't complain.
If you do that again, I'm going to throw you out of the show. And I was like, what?
What?
Right next to
I
it.
think
What?
that was some show. Yeah, we had I remember Erling had this gigantic dildo, and then we were walking around the street with the.
Oh yeah, that was at the
that was that
Westward
same
Music
show.
Showcase. That was the Westward Music Showcase. Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
Oh, the Westward. Yeah. Yeah, that was another fun day. I don't remember.
Yeah, I have pictures of us walking around the street with dildos and big dicks. Yeah.
Dude, let's do this again. Let's do this when let's all get together and do this, like, for real.
Like in person. Hell
yeah. In person.
We're all swimming at Louis.
What?
Let's swim at Louis, and I have to do the barbecue and remember how to actually have an asado again, make the fire and all that. But we need to have some to eat the meat that I'm gonna make. I'm gonna go to that carniceria Mexicana that I don't remember. It's on 6th and Sheridan, and they have Argentinians for the asado, the bone.
We could do a party documentary, a pool party documentary.
We can make it here. let's make a pool party.
In the pool.
Fuck it. I'm gonna be in my place. Yeah, and I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds
Okay.
great. It
Cool,
was
cool.
great talking to you guys.
Hey, right on, man.
Thank you.
Enjoy your
Thank you
meal.
for having us in your kitchen.
Thank you.
I mean,
Yeah,
Hopefully
likewise.
you'll finish that, Roqui, in the next 40 minutes to 2 hours. Your food.
oh,
give
my
me- give me a
food
text
still
when
has
you're eating.
another hour.
Right.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Hey, guys, take care, man.
I love you guys.
Sure.
Bye bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
Y ese que de más se va a salvar, y ese que no de se va a joder. Con tu donativo contribuirás a salvar mi Mercedes-Benz. Y ese que de más se va a salvar, y ese que no de se va a joder. Con tu donativo contribuirás a salvar mi Mercedes-Benz. Tengo una casa que parece un cine, un humilde regalo de Dios, y la tengo puesta en el tope de un monte para meditar mejor.